किसी ऐसे विषय पे काम करते हैं विच डील्स विद सोशल लाइफ, रियल लाइफ, पब्लिक लाइफ, then there are so many point of views which emerge. आश्रम के बारे में एक जनरलाइज्ड काइंड ऑफ ओपिनियन आया कि ऐसा नहीं होता है, तो ये एक बदनाम आश्रम है। ये वो आश्रम नहीं है जो सनातन आश्रम है, जहाँ गुरुकुल की परंपरा चल रही है।
Today, do you think people have gotten so sensitive? Like we recently saw the entire controversy around Ranveer Alabadia.
I don't invest myself wherever I feel that I'm not somebody who can comment on that, because I just have started living my life from morning to evening. That's it. Then next day is a new life again. And I'm again saying it's not a political answer.
It's not me who has, given him a break. He was always there. He was confident. It's just that he didn't have the right expression.
Bobby sir also, it was always like there's always a gesture that I go full sashtang namaskar on him. So he always said that तुम ना ये करती हो ना तो मुझे बहुत अलग ही एनर्जी आती है.
Well, they say good things take time, and that is exactly what has happened with the widely loved and appreciated show Ashram. And today, joining me for an interesting conversation on the Free Press Journal are Prakash Jha and Aditi Pohankar, who have made the show what it is today. Hello guys, welcome. कैसे हैं आप दोनों?
मैं बहुत अच्छा हूँ।
मैं बहुत बढ़िया, थैंक यू।
ये भी अच्छी हैं।
अच्छी है।
और हमारे बाबा जी भी अच्छे हैं।
अरे वाह, वेरी नाइस। इतना एक कंप्लेन रही है सारे फैंस की कि टाइम लग गया बहुत ज़्यादा, एंड दे हैव बीन वेटिंग सो मच। तो उस आश्रम को परफेक्ट करने में या जो वो है उससे बेटर बनाने में ज़्यादा टाइम लग गया?
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं था। वो एक जर्नी बहुत अच्छी सी हुई, क्योंकि MX प्लेयर जो है वो और अमेजोन का दोनों का संगम होना था।
हाँ।
और कुंभ का टाइम अभी आया, तो कुंभ देख करके इन्होंने अपनी टाइमिंग रखी थी, तो वो हो गया। अब अब इस संगम से जो निकला है वो आपके सामने पेश होने वाला है।
बिल्कुल। आफ्टर वॉचिंग द ट्रेलर, अदिति, I felt that there's just this new sort of energy to your character. Now I'm of course yet to watch the show, but जितना भी ट्रेलर से पता लगा that it's newer, it's better, it's bigger, it's fresher. What newness did you add to your individual character?
Well, I always follow the script because everything is in the script,
Yeah.
and especially if it's written well, like this one is because of Sir being there. It becomes easier for me as an actor to perform that part, honestly. Then my job as an artist or a craftsman is to just add the nuances to it, which will take it forward from what is written already. So when I do a certain scene, firstly, I just follow what's there in the lines, the emotion I'm saying, and then decode those emotions as deeply as I can. So for me, it becomes like more of an exciting part, to take that turn, which is unknown to even me. So that's what you will see for me go through, because I'm also discovering her as I'm going through it. So basically, I love to be in the unknown in performance spaces. So I think this one is going to land me somewhere where even I'm very intrigued to see what's going to happen. I haven't seen the show. I've just dubbed for it that bit. But I'm very excited to see it as the audience is excited.
You've not seen a bit of it also?
No.
Oh wow, okay. But sir, talking about the direction, जब आप as a director कोई शो को हेल्म कर रहे होते हैं या बना रहे होते हैं, तो आपके डू यू पे अटेंशन टू द नॉइसेज अराउंड यू? क्योंकि जब फर्स्ट सीजन आया था तब आई एम श्योर वो एक न्यू था, हम सबके लिए बहुत नया था, बट आफ्टर दैट द रिएक्शंस दैट यू गॉट, इट गॉट सम कंट्रोवर्सी ऑल्सो। जब आप बाद में उसे बनाने लगे, नाउ वी आर एट द थर्ड सीजन ऑफ द पार्ट 2, तब वो नॉइसेज को आप अटेंशन देते हैं या आप सिर्फ जैसा आपका सेट पे रहता है काम आप वैसे ही करते हैं?
नहीं, देना तो पड़ता है ना, क्योंकि हम जब भी किसी ऐसे विषय पे काम करते हैं विच डील्स विद सोशल लाइफ, रियल लाइफ, पब्लिक लाइफ, then there are so many point of views which emerge. Or as an artist, as somebody who is communicating these realities through his own story, you have to think about it, you have to negotiate your way, you have to understand, you have to clarify, जैसे कि आश्रम के बारे में एक जनरलाइज्ड काइंड ऑफ ओपिनियन आया कि ऐसा नहीं होता है, तो ये एक बदनाम आश्रम है। ये वो आश्रम नहीं है जो सनातन आश्रम है, जहाँ गुरुकुल की परंपरा चल रही है, क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ वो है।
करेक्ट।
हमारे यहाँ वो जो है वो हमेशा से चलता आया है और आज भी है। वो उसमें शुद्ध अध्यात्म का अध्ययन होता है, और ये है जहाँ की सारा दिखावा है, सारा फेक है। तो असली का सहारा लेकर के नकली किस तरह से अपनी दुकान चला रहे हैं, वो कहानी हम कह रहे हैं, और वो कहना भी ज़रूरी है और उसको क्लैरिफाई करना भी ज़रूरी है। तो इसको पॉपुलैरिटी उसी वजह से मिली कि लोगों को नज़र आ गया
बिल्कुल
कि अच्छा ये बात सही है,
होता है।
और उसके साथ लोग जुड़े। तो चाहे वो बॉबी का कैरेक्टर हो, चाहे आदिति का हो, चाहे चंदन का हो, चाहे बाकी के त्रिधा का कैरेक्टर हो, या सभी के जो पात्र हैं, उन सब के साथ लोग जुड़े, कहीं ना कहीं उनको अपनी कहानी उनमें नज़र आई। तो इस वजह से चीज़ें पॉपुलर होती हैं।
आपको ये भी लगता है, क्योंकि आपने कहा कि ये ऐसा एक्चुअली रियल लाइफ में भी होता है, बट कई बार लोग इसके बारे में बात नहीं करते हैं या करना नहीं चाहते हैं। इस शो के वजह से बहुत लोगों ने एक्चुअली बाहर आके अपनी साइड ऑफ स्टोरी सोशल मीडिया पे अभी अपनी साइड ऑफ स्टोरी बताई है कि उनके साथ भी ऐसे सिमिलर एक्सपीरियंसेस हुए। डू यू थिंक द शो हैज़ ऑल्सो हेल्प्ड अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल गेट आउट एंड टॉक द ट्रूथ?
Well, I am not in a position to actually have studied, analyzed, and kind of deciphered these feelings or these understandings. It might have happened because I'm primarily a storyteller.
Correct.
Primarily, I'm just trying to push this story, in as much as possible engaging manner, and that's what my responsibility is. Tell the story very responsibly. That it will affect people's lives, that they will get something from it, those are things which are added bonus, and that's something for others to kind of comment.
Agreed. Aditi, for you as an actor, how important is it for you to align yourself to the story, to the character that you're playing? For example, say the story might be unethical, but in the end, it's art. It's a film, it's a show, you're doing it. Today, do you think people have gotten so sensitive? Like we recently saw the entire controversy around Ranveer Alabadia. But do you feel that people today have gotten, because of the social media, the power that it brings along, everyone has a phone, everyone has become a critic today, everyone sort of has sensationalized or made things more very very sensitive, and आर्ट को अब आर्ट जैसे नहीं देखा जा रहा है। लाइक पहले ऐसा बोलते हैं ना, पहले जो फिल्म्स रिलीज होती थी आज अगर होंगी तो उनको कैंसिल कर देंगे। डू यू थिंक दैट इज हैपनिंग अ लॉट टुडे?
Honestly, and this is not a political answer, I'm very extremely new to my art, because every morning I kind of I'm very surprised that I'm an actor even now. I was just talking to him about it, saying that I probably will start doing something else. What? Farming? Literally I'm taking one day at a time, one moment at a time, because for me life is so precious that I need to save it for Pammi. I need to save it for some other characters that I'm going to be playing. So I don't invest myself wherever I feel that I'm not somebody who can comment on that, because I just have started living my life from morning to evening. That's it. Then next day is a new life again. And I'm again saying it's not a political answer. It's genuinely my thought process and the way I like to move around in life on earth. That I will make sure that I invest my time in good things that take me forward, and then I can share it with somebody, and they can go forward from there. Because discussions happen, and they have been happening for decades and for years, and since Earth was probably in existence. So what can you contribute that can make something better is what I focus on. And as of now, because I'm an actor, I focus on acting, I focus on probably spreading love and becoming that, rather than talking about it in rebel. That's all.
Do you also think Ashram has sort of changed the way people, casting directors, filmmakers look at you? Because it has given us a talented actor for sure in the form of you. And you say that you're just starting, but I feel you have, even in the initial years of your career, you have done so much that people take decades to do, or maybe they don't stay relevant for as much. Do you think Ashram has been that big part of your career and professional journey?
Yes, 100%. It was some I didn't have a plan. I just went with the flow. But when I look back now, I look at it like, wow, was I like so lucky, or I'm the favorite child of God that I got because to play such characters, somebody to write it for me, to execute it, to come on such a platform, to be with somebody like Bobby sir, with Prakash sir, and a newcomer. I had just done She at that point of time. I've been doing theatre, of course, but to get a part like this through auditions, even She was an audition round. because you know how many people are giving those auditions. So what I do is I do certain different things in those auditions, which I try and impress my directors. I'm like, mila nahi mila, theek hai. But whoever's watching me should feel like, wow, isko dekh ke kuch acha to laga, alag laga, you know, that kind of thing. That this is still kind of I would like to share whatever I have learned with my teacher. Makarand Deshpande is been my mentor. I would like to share whatever I have learned from him in the form of a tape. You know, that's how I go and approach auditions also. So I'm telling you, I think I'm a very selfish actor, like in a good way, that I'm always lost in my world, and that world takes me to places. So it's an exciting thing for me.
I think sometimes that's the best thing to do, to shut all noises and just concentrate on what you're meant to do.
Yeah, not even shut all noises. Like I enjoy that also. I enjoy this also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have been credited for Bobby Deol's comeback when it happened, when Ashram happened, and everyone was just so surprised to see this, like him in this part. No one imagined earlier before you. You have seen his transition from there also, because it's been years since the first part came out. Do you see any changes, or is he the same Bobby who came on set on day one?
He better be. I mean, it doesn't make any difference to me. As far as a kind of a human being is concerned, as far as an actor is concerned, as far as skill is concerned, I was always very confident about him. It's not me who has, given him a break. He was always there. He was confident. It's just that he didn't have the right expression. Now, it is just good for Ashram, because I think that Ashram was lucky to have Bobby, and Bobby thinks that he was lucky to have Ashram. So it's just both have benefited from each other. I needed a cast, I needed a character who would be liked and loved and who would be a good looking guy, because there was so much darkness inside him as far as the character is concerned. So as a director, I wanted that contrast to create the subtext for my drama, which is why I cast him. That it benefited him is because he worked hard.
Yeah.
That he came up to, the expectation. So credit should go to him, not to me.
He keeps giving the credit to you.
Well, he doesn't know it. He doesn't know. He's very kind. He is very there's humility. But honestly, credit goes to him. I've never said that. I can't say that I have resurrected Bobby Deol's character. What rubbish! He's an actor. He's once an actor. He'll always be an actor. He should just get the right part, and somebody should just kind of inform him to get deep into it.
Yeah.
So he took that dive. He went deep into it, and he came out bright and shining, just like Aditi.
Lastly, before I wrap this, Aditi, how was the energy on set? Because when you have a secure co-star, like everybody, Chandan,
Yeah.
Bobby, everybody, I feel they have a sense of security, and
Yes.
they know their art.
Yes.
So do you.
Yes, yes.
Do you think it also helps you elevate the performance? And of course, Bobby is far more experienced. So what did you sort of inculcate?
See, the result is in front of all of us.
Yeah.
That this show has become a bloody bomb.
Correct.
Because of everybody's energy that collectively is co-creating. Because we all are co-creating at this, at the same time. It's Prakash sir, it's me, it's everybody who's on set. And honestly, with this script, what I saw was that we all were taking each other forward as actors. Yes, the script was there, but then we all also were taking each other forward as actors, because initially I didn't work with Chandan, so I didn't know his, I just heard, and he challenged me saying that, "Arey, बहुत ही कमाल का actor आया है, ये वो." मैंने कहा, अच्छा, कौन है देखते? I went to the challenge and I was like, who's this? Okay. But then, he told me certain things where now you'll see in the 3.2, मतलब second part जो है उसमें आप देखेंगे, that he said, हम इसे इस तरीके से करेंगे तो what do you think? What do you think? With Bobby sir also, it was always like, there's always a gesture that I go full sashtang namaskar on him. So, he always said that, तुम ना ये करती हो ना तो मुझे बहुत अलग ही एनर्जी आती है, पूरा तुम जो करती हो ना एकदम से गिर के. So, we all were quietly doing it. It was not made like a propagandist thing, but we all were quietly going forward with each other. And that is why you get a show like this. And we are dying to do another, you know, if there is another part, we are wanting to get back together and do that. We are very happy कि ऐसा नहीं है यार shoot हो एक और season होगा क्या, not like that. We are like excited to go forward with it.
So is there another part that we want to see?
They're not telling me. They're not telling me.
We would love
बाबा
for it
जाने,
to not
जपना,
end.
बाबा
Jap-
जाने.
we would not actually want Ashram to ever end, but thank you to you guys for bringing it to us. I hope we have part 3, 4, 5 and you know tons and tons of it coming. So thank you for joining me and all the very best.
Thank
Pleasure
you.
talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.